Do you know the top 10 music trends? Have you seen the new music videos everyone is talking about? Do you know how your favorite artist makes their music? I'm moving, but they be bluffing and puffing and they be screaming and yapping, some even feeling and bragging. First thing is, I'm patient. That talented upcoming artist in your area needs the spotlight. Let them be our unsung star. Do you have any questions about music? I am Jason Alay, and I'm a music plug on MX Chart right here on MX24.
Good morning to you out there. My name is Edma and this is the AM Club right here on MX24.
And my name is Godwin Namboh. It's a new day, Thursday the 9th of September, and you're welcome to the AM Club, coming to you live from our Silicon Square studio here in East Legon, Accra. Absolutely,
and today we are here to give you loads of fun, factual and fearless content, and we're also here to keep you company, inspired and informed for the next 2 hours.
For the next 2 hours, but before we get you right into it and tell you our very first segment, I want to remind Edma that a week ago, we did something. This was the beautiful painting I did.
It's even upside down, can you imagine?
So,
you see, a painter doesn't even know it's painted.
Listen, I painted this thing last week in our competition, and everybody was just going bonkers on social media. Like, wow, Godwin, you're such a great artist.
No, that's not true.
That is
Godwin,
true.
I
got more
won.
comment.
No, I won.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at this portrait of the beautiful...
I didn't know he was going to do this morning.
Beautiful world that God has created.
By himself.
Yeah, we did this on the AM Club. Awesome. Now...
Listen, I'm going to take revenge. Watch what I'm going to do tomorrow.
I look forward to it. I look forward to it. But guys, the AM Club, I'm so excited. And of course, you know our very first segment. We are recapping the top most trending stories around the world in the last 24 hours on Coffee Daily.
And the big conversation comes up next with Lifestyle Daily, where we take a look at issues affecting your everyday living. And just as you know already, today is Thursday, so we are dedicating our segment to health. And on today's episode, we are going to be delving into weight loss and dieting. You do not want to miss it.
Weight loss and dieting. I feel like it's something you shouldn't get on.
Actually, I'm trying to put on weight. Gain weight.
We'll talk about that too. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Okay, and on our hashtag today, which is Throwback Thursday, we will be having a tete-a-tete with one of the youngest talents, yet his career as an actor spans over a decade. We'll be shining a light on my very good friend and actor, Andrew Adute-Tando.
Absolutely, I can't wait for that because we have a surprise for you. But remember, this is the AM Club where you are a major part of the show. So do join us online on Facebook, Twitter, and on YouTube at MX24GH. And the hashtag is the AM Club on all platforms at MX24GH. You
can as well reach us via our WhatsApp number 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511. Do also send us your comments, voice notes, or video reactions to all the stories we cover here on the show. And it's now time for our Daily Dose of Vim, hashtag My Daily Dose of Vim. And in the spirit of Throwback Thursday, let's take you back to Stonebwoy's motivational song, Go Higher, released in 2015. Let's watch. Oh my goodness. God bless my producers for that song. Oof, what a throwback. Thank you so much, Chichi. Now, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the AM Club on MX24, where we are fun, fearless, and factual. Now, before we get into Coffee Daily today, here's just a quick reminder that September Rush is on. Now, at any point in time this week, one of you lucky winners will go home with fantastic prizes courtesy our sponsors, Compute Ghana. Now, head to our social media pages for more details at MX24GH. But now let's get into it, the biggest trending stories in the last 24 hours. Edma?
Well, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo has appointed broadcaster Paul Adomo-Otre as the board chair of the Ghana Airport Company Limited. In a letter from the presidency signed by the Chief of Staff to the Ministry of Transport, Paul Adomo-Otre will serve as the chairperson with 3 other presidential appointees. Paul has previously served as a board member of the National Communications Authority from 2017 to date. The appointment comes barely a month after the staff of the company agitated over alleged mismanagement, internal procurement breaches, and welfare management issues demanding the removal of the managing director, including their locked-up deductions for staff welfare insurance, credit union, and SNIT benefits. Social media had a lot to say. Now let's read some of your tweets. Godwin?
Social media did have a lot to say, and let's check some of them out, Edma. You sounded like, it was like I was listening to BBC. I was like, eesh.
Hey, really?
See pressure. See BBC
I put my
pressure.
news front on, you know?
Yes. Love it. Okay, so let's check out what people have been saying on social media. And the first tweet coming in from Suleimana Brahma, who's Executive Director for the Media Foundation for West Africa, says, congratulations to Mr. Paul Adomo-Otre on your appointment. You've earned it. Your efforts couldn't have gone unrewarded. Best wishes, my friend. Nice one. And then this one coming in from Rashid Leonard says, Paul Adomo-Otre works so hard for President Akufo-Addo than most of the cabinet ministers. He deserves it.
Indeed.
My goodness, I was looking forward to these tweets.
I know, right?
I was so expectant, and Twitter doesn't disappoint at all. At Abubakar Mamadou Alutiba says, I wonder why people are surprised at the appointment of Paul Adomo-Otre as the board chairman of the Ghana Airports Company Limited. Man has been doing the bid of his masters for a long time now. Something small for the boys. Hey, boys. Okay. Yes, and this last tweet coming in says, if you've ever been perplexed about Paul Adomo-Otre's type of journalism, now you can clear your mind. Hashtag Face the Country. Look, people, okay. All right.
But I like how all these broadcasting journalists are being appointed into political positions. I like it because it gives me hope. Maybe one day.
Not only is it hope for us, it tells you.
One day. I mean, just in case, I have a master's degree in international relations and democratic politics. So, you know, just in case we put that out there. Okay, so now the headmaster of Jaichi Pramso Senior High School has been interdicted for reportedly caning a student. Last week, a final year student, Mary, reported the headmaster for beating and inflicting wounds on parts of her body because she gave her jacket to another student accused of dressing indecently. According to a Facebook post from the Ghana Education Service, the headmaster, Francis Donko, has been directed to hand over the administration and management of the school to the Ashanti Regional Director of Education for investigations to be conducted. Goodness grace!
Yep.
Goodness grace.
I remember when I shared this photo.
Yes.
I saw your reaction. Oh
my reaction was like, thank goodness this child is not my child.
I remember.
Because, I mean, how do you use violence to discipline people? And this is one thing that I am totally against in your household or in educational institutions. You do not educate people through violence or through abuse. This is abuse.
I thought caning in school ended, you know,
years ago.
We were the last batch or something. I thought it.
And moreover, she did nothing wrong. She literally just gave a jacket. And anybody with the right sense of mind would think that they've done something kind.
Even if she did something wrong, she doesn't deserve this kind of.
Absolutely.
What is this?
Absolutely. I hope the parents are going to go further and demand justice for this poor little girl, because that is wrong.
Well, GS has done well.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, so now let's move on to why Sonny Bedu is trending. The US-based Ghanaian gospel musician and preacher Sonny Bedu is of the view that democracy wasn't made for Africa. Speaking in a live Instagram interview, he stated that Africa is not developing because democracy is not our original culture. According to Sonny Bedu, the 4 years term under democratic rule is not enough for leaders to develop their countries. Let's listen to what he had to say.
Why is the Queen of England still sitting on the throne? She's 90-something, yet she's on the throne. She hasn't gone anywhere. Why is the King of Thailand still sitting there? In Paris, in France, there are kings there. There's royalty in Amsterdam. Say royalty na yetisono. Democracy. 4 years, 4 years. Into confusion about yentim. Nyame bo Africa for say yembe 4 years nko. Nyame bo Africa for say ahimfo. Into ono betena for 4 years no enso no because enye san ye born no. Enye san nyankopon e born no. We were born to reign. We were born, and don't you check the countries that have kings? The country is developing better. And then a Queen of England, no answering coin. What so? They 80 years. Why?
Okay, so this statement that he made in the interview got him trending on social media with mixed reactions. Godwin, what did people have to say?
You know what, let's check out what people said first before we...
yes,
we
because I have a lot to say about that.
Edma, because I was disagreeing with you, totally. Yeah. At Ghana Gains says, or at Tweet Gains rather says, I agree with Sonny Bedu. With our traits and setting, democracy is not meant for Africa. That's her opinion.
Why are you looking at me like that, Godwin?
I just wanted to know that that's someone's opinion.
Oh, okay, cool. No problem. That's absolutely fine.
At Merfield DEC says, Africa could be the most developed continent. What don't Africa have? It has all resources, but politicians always want everything for themselves. Look at Dubai. Dubai doesn't have anything, yet they have everything. If the white man should lead African countries, you will see a change. And I'll tell you the number of people who agree with this comment, even though it sounds, anyways. This one's made in absentia EP says, wise. You can make the same argument for Singapore. Though there is no monarchy, the Lee family and their People's Action Party, PAP, being in power for over 30 years is what has made the country what we know today. Okay. And the last comment coming in says, Sonny Bedu has really hit the nail on the head. He didn't have that though. I love the fact that he said democracy wasn't made for Africa. Also, Africa as a continent has to be recolonized. And then someone responds and says, how better would your life be under a slave master? Okay. So those are the comments coming in from social media. Do you want to talk about this?
I mean, you agree with most of them, did you?
Well, I agree with most. No, I haven't said that I agree with them.
Okay, so what's your point?
You were making, based on what Sonny Bedu said, I think the point he's trying to make is that, look, how many years has it been? Ghana is what, almost 70 years? What has democracy done for us, really? He's saying that before the white man colonized Africa, we were practicing monarchy, you know, and they realized that, no, this thing works. And so they decided to, you know, introduce democracy to us and blah, blah, yada, yada, yada. All they're saying is that when you have one leader like the Asantehene, as you were comparing, the Asantes among Ghana, you can tell undoubtedly that there's something different about the way their things are managed and the way their things are done in the Ashanti region. So, Edma, that's the point he's making. He's saying that democracy is not meant for Africa. And I've heard so many people make this same argument. So, he has a point. I mean, I think if something is not working for you, really, why not try something else? Because they say doing the same thing and expecting a different result is what, madness.
I don't agree.
Okay.
I don't agree in a sense that the way he stated and made his examples, the examples that he used, I mean, for example, he used the Queen. England, we also practice monarchy there, of course. But then why would the Queen go for somebody else to be replaced? at the end of the day, the UK is still under democracy because we have a prime minister there. The UK has no political influence over the decisions of what happens in the UK. The prime minister does. I mean, yes, she does do a few things when it comes to politics, but she is not fully involved.
Ceremonial leader.
No, she's not involved in anything political.
I am aware. She doesn't do anything
the
political.
The prime minister is.
Do you think the presence of the Queen in England does something about the psyche of the country?
No, but let me
do
tell
you think so?
But
no, I'm asking.
But let me tell you something. Okay? He stated a monarchy. We have that in Ghana. We have the Asante here in Ghana. Okay? And we have also a president here in Ghana. I believe that
Asante is not the king of Ghana.
No, but that's
a particular tribe.
Yes, exactly. That's Asante. But then overall, is he not the ruler overall when it comes to chieftaincy in Ghana?
I don't know about that.
Oh, okay,
I don't know about that.
We'll find out. But then, yes, there's no time, but I don't agree.
All right, so now to sports and away from this one. Accra Hasselhoff will play CI Kamsa of Guinea in a single match on September 19 at the Accra Sports Stadium, where the winner of the tie set to advance to the next stage of the 2021-2022 CAF Champions League. The organizing committee of the competition has decided that the match, which has been scheduled to be played in Guinea this weekend, will not take place in view of the political unrest in the country. The winner of this single match will qualify for the second preliminary round of the competition. In case of a draw at the end of the regulatory time, the winner shall be determined by penalty kicks in accordance with the laws of the game. We have a Champions League in Africa, you aware? Because I know you like the French one.
No, I actually
you're
like
all
the
team
British.
PSG and all that, and then you're all Manchester United when it comes to the EPL. Do you know about the Champions League in Africa?
I do. I mean, it's not as popular, of course, but
so which team do you support?
Are you really asking me this? Asante Kotoko.
Ex-Sampdoria's. Now, still on sports, ex-Sampdoria's Francesco Flacci is set to return to playing 12 years after his last match, after he finishes a 12-year ban for a positive drug test. The 46-year-old tested positive for cocaine twice in 2007 and 2009 before being banned for 12 years after his second failed drug test and forced to retire from playing. He had served a 2-year ban between 2007 and 2009 after a first failed test, which forced him to leave Sampdoria before returning to play in Serie B following his suspension. Flacci was also banned for 2 months in 2006 after being accused of attempted match fixing, an allegation he denies till this day. Integrity, wow. Integrity. When your integrity is questioned like this, is very...
I know. It's worrying, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, eh? Now, to the world of technology, Twitter is testing new changes to how photos and videos appear on its apps to match how images appear on other services, such as Instagram. Currently, images are indented next to a user's profile photo and take up much less screen space. The new feature will expand visual media embedded in tweets to fill the whole width of a mobile phone screen. Twitter says the new layout will be tested on iOS first.
Of
Yes,
course.
what?
Of course.
You dear. Here's what to expect. I'm sure the managers of Twitter are very wise people. Very, very wise. I hear I'm not questioning them, but
I think that's quite dope. But then you can still post pictures on Twitter. It's not like they're bringing something different.
Why are they making it look like Instagram? Because it looks like Instagram to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
it does. But what you say now, you can zoom and zoom out of the picture. So. But
what's the essence? Because Twitter is supposed to be Twitter.
Exactly.
I feel like if I want to do lots of pictures, I'll go to Instagram or Facebook.
And you can still post videos and pictures on Twitter, so I think they should just leave it as what it is. But the video did look quite dope, though. I'm not going to lie. It did look good.
Of course it did.
But you never know. Anyways, that will be all for Coffee Daily today. And it's time for us to deep dive into the world of entertainment and showbiz with our boy, Kovoy B. Stay with us.
Wagwan, people, Wagwan. Welcome to today is Thursday, so it's Throwback Thursdays inside the AM Club. This is MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment, where I bring you all the updates in lifestyle and entertainment in Ghana and across the globe. Guys, Wagwan.
Hey, Wagwan. Miniano.
Miniano. Yo, that's
what does
good.
Miniano
Wagwan.
mean? Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like Wagwan. Miniano.
I think you're learning.
No, you're learning math more faster than I am.
Yeah.
I think no, naturally you're good at languages. I think.
No, I'm terrible at languages.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I failed.
I like to think that I'm good at languages naturally.
Oh, really?
I mean, I speak three.
Oh yeah. See, I speak two languages. Okay. Patois and English.
But is Patois
is half
language?
English. Yeah, it is.
Is it like
everybody
a
in Jamaica speaks Patois?
Oh, okay. So it's more like as an actual language, not like a
but we don't recognize it as an official language.
Oh, okay.
Can you imagine?
But you look good, by the way.
Oh, thank you, guys.
You know, you always say something. Zane. What does that mean? Zine.
Zine is like agreement. So it's Zine.
Zine.
It's like Zimi.
You agree with me?
Yeah.
You feel me?
You get me? Like Abby.
Yeah.
Come on, No,
take us away.
Just cool them on, guys. You don't know my name is Kevoy B. You can follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere at KEVOYB. And our top stories today at MX Breaks Lifestyle Entertainment is Wodemeyer gets book feature. Why? Kylie Jenner is pregnant again. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Sarkodie is known as one of the biggest rappers in Ghana, if not the biggest. However, rapping isn't for everyone, and sometimes fans aren't able to keep up. In a now viral video, a man from the rural areas can be seen rapping to Sarkodie's songs word for word. When Sark came across that video, he shared it, thanking fans for always being supportive. He then requested that social media help him find the man, as he wants to thank him properly. Let's take a look at the viral video.
Yeah, thank you. A blind test of President Kufu began to post Ghana for your better by Obiani vote, and my Obiani wag, a Kufu will not miss. Messi, the land of home fan, and no tougher press. What the campaign, and no one else to nine, what our number 5, in the Muslim supply. A cat is holding a vote of winning. No sooner a one pants and a woman cassa. There, a Kufu, the Municipal Penalty. Payboard back 25 for car budget. When I don't perform the breed, not to two stage. Obey them for 1 bunch of no 908. Papa see in Lulu, when I need to see a swim. Now, Messi Pan and Charles French and one will come. Papa see, one happy in what the channel. A jack or Crown fancy crown pusher. You do some new December, not party be I said. Jacobich belong to Crown and Drabble Yako bet. After you not Ubiati, your cow was off. Your castle says, now so only born 8 o'clock. The chassis of Antima, and this is 21. MPP 80,000, Papa see single one. Now, your castle wood, MPP 22, and this 90,000, Papa see single one. Obiani to Obiani can. Before him, who say Jack and Yan, or to Ninian, a Kufuado tea. Oh, my young pet, the big account of Sir Wallens with you. A while a Kufuado or Castle Jack or your hair. First, I told you looking, Master Good idea. It is Adam one, and I'm afraid water, and a Kufu pass a hair, Mommy Lumba number. Lumba fire pet the Kufuado or Castle Jack. In a meow, Hatas or Namansicanum half. The Lumba Castle, Nana, some of them knew you. Nana Casacano Tuna, open when you do see care day. A some not to meet here. Ebia what Yamanas and Yakubia for Bombus. I said me Yaku deep with the Mobesi here.
Hey guys, I heard Godwin rapping.
Yeah,
Godwin. You know the song. What song is that?
What song is that?
It's Sarkodie. Those were the days when that's when Sarkodie started really hitting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the name?
It's got Politics or something.
Politics.
It was is it the 2012 election? 2012? No, the elections of what do you call it? The one that brought Atta Mills to become president.
Okay.
2008, I think so. 2008, I think, I don't know, I'm not sure.
That's all right.
But it was big. I think I was in level 100 then. It was big on campus. Every 2008, elections. It was big. It was big. Sarkodie, man.
Wow,
you should check it out.
amazing.
I think he used somebody's beat. Pam, pam, pam.
Yeah.
Some beats. It's crazy.
I need to listen to it because I really like it. Oh, the guy was amazing. The man was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. And you saw his aso.
Of course.
Around him.
People are gifted.
The only thing I understood in that song was leave your number. That's it.
That's what
he said something in English.
I don't understand
what he's saying.
great, man.
Yeah, he did well.
That's
He did
right.
well. Big up yourself, brother. Now, guys, what would you do if you randomly found your name in a book? It depends. One of Ghana's biggest YouTubers, who goes by the name Wodemaya, just shared his story on social media. Wodemaya is a YouTuber known for highlighting different African countries to encourage diasporans to return and change the perspective the Western world has of the continent. I subscribe. In a surprise social media post, he stated that he was reading a book when he found his name and what he does featured without his knowledge. On his Twitter, he spoke of how things like this motivate him to continue what he's doing and even do more. The book in question was written by a Nigerian from the diaspora who returned to live in Nigeria and spoke of Wodemaya as an inspiration. Big up yourself, Wodemaya. You never know the impact you'll have in someone else's life. You know what's funny, guys? I encouraged somebody to move to Ghana. They saw an interview with me the other day, and they moved to Ghana 3 weeks ago.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
Oh, yeah. They said they saw it.
That's
and they were like,
amazing.
convinced. Yeah.
That's amazing. Well
Big up
done.
yourself. Yeah, man, everybody should come back to Africa. Black people, come on. Oh, you mean? Now, she has finally declared it, ladies and gentlemen. Kylie Jenner is pregnant, and we didn't have to wait till birth before she shared the good news. After much speculation from fans, Kylie shared a sweet video tagging rapper Travis Scott. Hey, I'm the highest in the room. Baby number 2 is on the way, and we've got the pregnancy announcement video right here, so let's see it.
Are you ready to go to Mama's doctor?
Honestly, you're days away, a couple of days away from a heartbeat.
What do you have for Lovey?
Oh, what is this? Wait a second. Are you pregnant? Stormy, we're gonna have a baby. This is one of the happiest days of my life. Oh. Stormy, you see it? Can you see the baby?
Your second child, so go on doing the thing, you know what I mean? Create the tribe. Why not? Why not? The moment Kanye and Drake dropped their respective albums in the same week, we knew they would be fighting over streams. Kanye West's album, Donda, dropped early last week, while Drake's album, Certified Lover Boy, dropped 4 days later. They have since been competing for most streams, and it seems the numbers are in. Reports are that CLB has been streamed more times than Donda in a shorter amount of time. CLB currently sits at 430 billion streams in 4 days. Meanwhile, Donda is coasting at 423 billion in 8 days. Hey, it don't matter, eh? That's a lot of streams, eh? Of course, Drake's fans are beyond elated, but clearly both albums are doing very well on the charts. And you should let us know which album is your favorite, CLB or Donda. Which one do you like?
So actually see Kanye clocking those numbers close to Drake, that is very impressive. I'm saying that because not everyone listens to Kanye.
Yeah, that's true.
You understand? He's a unique artist. So I feel like he has a certain group of listeners. And to think that just a section of, you know, Drake is a pop guy. Like when he comes out, everybody, guys, girls, like everybody. Any music lover, well, not any music lover, but most music lovers love Drake. So Kanye is, yo man, that is dope. And that album sound, I don't know, it's conflicting. It can sound so dark and then it can sound so angelic.
No, it does not sound dark.
No, I said it can sound so dark to me. It can sound a little bit dark, and then and then it can sound very angelic too.
Oh,
I like
Kanye a lot, eh?
Creative. Anyways, let me before Edma beats me on the show.
Edma, you don't like Kanye?
No, I do. I love Kanye. Okay. I love Drake as well. I mean, I like both their albums.
Which of the albums do you like?
I haven't listened to Drake's album.
The thing is that I would probably jam more to Drake's album because of the kind of features it has on it and the kind of songs and the sound as well. Kanye, I have to be in a specific mood to jam to Kanye's album.
Gotcha. Anyway, so guys, today is Throwback Thursday, so I have a throwback video for you guys this morning.
Show us.
Hey, we have a throwback video, a song by Bounty Killer and Barrington Levy called Living Dangerously. Hey, do we have it?
Bounty Killer.
Hold them. Eh? Hey, get them.
The girl can drop it.
I mean, man, hey, Edma, you're hiding your talent, eh?
Trust me, I am. A lot of people do think that I do not know how to dance, but I really do know how to dance.
Oh, yeah?
I just shy away sometimes because I don't want to do over too much on TV. But trust me, you do not want to have a competition with me, especially when it comes to dance.
You guys have anything for me today?
Something throwback.
We have a throwback video, though.
Oh, you have a throwback video?
Yes, do you have a word?
Like a word for him today?
Yeah.
Now that he knows Miliano.
Yeah,
yesterday I was sitting here, I was telling her that when someone says, Miloke, you say Minkwebo. She was struggling. Miloke, say Minkwebo. Minkwebo. So it's like, what's up? You say like, I'm watching you. Like,
Minkwebo.
Yeah. So hey, what's up? Like, what go on? You say, I'm looking at you. How do you say that?
I'm looking at you.
Like, yo, you're the boss. Like, you ask me what's up. I'm like, yo, you tell me.
Yeah, like you're the boss. Minkobo.
Yeah. That's him.
Anyway, guys.
Okay, well.
Anyway, guys, that's MX Breaks Lifestyle and Entertainment. My name is Kev B. Little more, big up yourself. Guys.
Thank you so much, Kavoy, for this amazing news in the world of showbiz and entertainment. And that will be all for Coffee Daily today. Stay with us. After the quick break, we will be delving deeper into weight loss and dieting.
Before the quick break, in that spirit, same spirit that Kavoy has put us in with the Bone Tequila kind of dance, we want to leave you with this one from RTBs, and it says, "Kiss your hand." I remember this one.
Allow me to kiss your hand.
This is the Big Five. Jeanette Services presents Women in Worship. Themed The Grace Experience, featuring the VGMA Artist of the Year, Diana Hamilton, the incredible Mercy Chinwell, and the amazing Judy Kay from Nigeria. With support from Florence Obinim and Celestine Donkor, Daughters of Glorious Jesus, and Obapa Christie. Date Sunday, September 19th. Venue UPSA Auditorium, Medina. Gates open at 4 p.m. Tickets are selling for 70 Ghana cedis single and 120 Ghana cedis double at Airport Shell, Bachana Total, UPSA, or purchase via www.myticketghana.com. For VIP family packages or ticket reservations, call 0248-810-396. Women in Worship is proudly brought to you by Fortune Rice and Onga, and supported by media partners. Women in Worship. Daughter, you still have a voice.
Nature is good. Nature is kind. Even when the earth is dry to the last leaf, nature preserves the best water, rich in natural minerals deep in the ground. We found it and we bottled it. Vital Natural Mineral Water is naturally filtered and bottled at the source to make sure you enjoy a maximum purity of water. Vital Natural Mineral Water, pure, rich, and natural.
And hello there. If you just tuned in, you've missed about 43 minutes of the show so far. But don't worry, it's time for our Lifestyle Daily segment of the show. This is the AM Club, where you can be a part of. Now, today we will be discussing weight loss and dieting. For people uncomfortable with their body size, the first solution that comes to mind is weight loss and dieting. It's natural for anyone trying to lose weight to want to lose it very quickly and effortlessly. Some starve themselves, take supplements, ditch carbs, all in the bid to lose weight. But a successful and sustainable weight loss isn't just about a diet or program. It's a lifestyle that includes long-term changes in daily eating and exercise habits. There are 1,000,001 perceived ways to lose weight, but are all of them ideal? Are they healthy? And on this episode, we will educate you on how to lose weight right. Before we introduce our guests, remember to share your thoughts with us via our WhatsApp line on 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511, or tweet at us at MX24GH with the hashtag the AM Club.
Okay, so joining us on this conversation, we have Ni Amate, who is a licensed dietitian and a food consultant. And joining us on Zoom, we had Nandi Blay, who is a weight loss enthusiast, and she successfully went through the weight loss journey. Welcome to the show, Ni. Can I call you Ni?
Yes, please.
Yes. Can you please speak up a bit for me? Thank you. Well, welcome to the AM Club.
Thank you.
And today we're going to talk about weight loss and how to do it properly and safely as well, because there are so many methods out there and so many supplements right now in the market that is not necessarily good for you with this whole slimming tea and all of that, because I've witnessed what it does to women especially. So now let's talk about losing weight. When do you feel like it's necessary for one to lose weight or to get into dieting?
So weight loss, what I would say, I like the introduction. You said weight loss is a lifestyle. But the time that you need to lose weight is when your BMI is above 25.9. So sorry, 24.9. Yeah, so what we used to compare your weight, we call something BMI. That's a comparison of your weight and your height. So when you do that, so it's
body mass
index. Yeah. So that is your weight squared over, your weight over your height squared. Yeah, so that is the BMI. So you check your weight, then you check your height in centimeters, square it, and divide it by by your weight. And when you get the figure you get, if it's It's between 18.5 to 24.9. That means it's a healthy weight.
Okay.
If it's below 18.5, what it means is that you're underweight. That means you need to catch up weight. Then if it's above 24.9, that means you have to lose weight. But the reason why there are certain conditions that requires you to lose weight. Something is PCOS, that is polycystic ovarian syndrome. That is some form of hormonal imbalance in women. When it gets to that side, you need to lose weight. If probably you're at risk of getting the chronic conditions like diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, stroke, and other conditions, we also ask you to lose weight. But weight loss is also a lifestyle. Some people want to see their bodies in different shapes and different manners. So that's what leads people to get a weight loss program.
Awesome. Then for me, the exciting thing about this conversation is the fact that we have a dietitian and then we have someone on Zoom as well, Nandi on Zoom, who can testify to some of this. So, Nandi Blay, I want to ask you, at what point did you decide that you wanted to lose weight?
Okay, yeah, I was actually, that was about probably 10, 20 years ago, 2004. So I'm very old now. But I was trying to have children and I was not getting successful, and my doctor said it would not hurt if I lost some weight. Until then, I grew up in Ghana, so being big was never an issue for me. I was a very happy fatso, and I was very comfortable being big. But it became an issue when I wanted something and I couldn't get it. I wanted to have kids and I couldn't get pregnant, and they told me it would help. I knew that it would help. I should also say that I'm a nurse as well.
Oh, wow.
So I do know about public health, and I know about BMI. I did find it interesting that your dietitian mentioned about BMI because we are trying to move away from relying entirely only on BMI, because the evidence shows it doesn't always entirely reflect people's health weights and achievements. But I wanted to have kids. I couldn't have kids because at 27 I had stopped menstruating because I was so big. So my biggest weight, I was 142 kilograms.
Wow.
And I decided enough with the excuses and started doing something about it.
Okay. So this was more of a personal decision for you because of something that you wanted, and of course because of health implications as well. So would you say that was a turning point for you, and from since then you have never looked back in terms of you wanting to lose weight and you achieving the weight loss as well?
Yeah, so this is since 2004. I have had 3 kids in between, and every time I have kids, I get bigger again, and then I have to bring myself down. So it's a lifestyle, like you all said to start with. You have to I am constantly thinking, I love food, I enjoy food. I have gone from being in a place where eating 6 slices of toast is okay to being in a place where I think of the nutritional value of what I'm eating. So I don't just eat for eating's sake. I try not to restrict myself a lot, but if it's not going to add a lot of value, I wouldn't choose to eat it, basically.
Absolutely. Okay. So now, Ni, I want to also ask you about dieting and exercises. One will say it goes hand in hand. You cannot do one without the other. But then some usually go for the dieting more than the exercise because it's a lot of discipline to waking up in the morning every single day or going for jogging or going to the gym consistently. So would you say that dieting is more preferred from people to losing weight?
Yeah, I'll say that's the first thing people look at, but it's a two-way thing. Now, when we talk about weight, right, what causes weight gain is the intake, and what makes you to lose weight is, or expend the weight is exercise. So you need it too. So that's what we always ask people to do. But what I always advise, with exercising, you don't have to go to the gym. I have a lifestyle that from my house is I think some few kilometers away from the Lake Hospital, and that's where I pick my bars anytime. So I have that lifestyle of walking every morning. So every morning before I go to work, I walk that distance to Lake Hospital, then I pick my bars for work. So when you get to this lifestyle, it helps you to be physically active. And if you are working and you have this lift at the workplace and you have a staircase, why don't you try the staircase? And sometimes what I do is when I close from work, I try to walk before picking a bus.
Okay, so it's mainly like finding ways in your daily living
Yes,
to adapt to your situation and eventually lose weight, like you mentioned.
Yes, and also
using the
brisk
stairs.
walking is very good. It's aerobic. It helps you to breathe a lot of oxygen. That help you burn a lot of fat in your body.
Okay.
So if you can't go to the gym, why don't you walk? Swimming is another thing. You can also try cycling. So if you have a short distance, that's the distance between your workplace and your house, you can use bicycle.
Would you say it's a culture we don't have in this part of our world? Because when you watch a lot of foreign movies, you see them running all the time, you see them even just walking, sometimes just with their dogs. Would you say that culture is not here?
Yeah, I'll say that culture was in Africa. You see, back then, you see, our fathers used to walk long distance to the farms. Yes, but we adapted the Western lifestyle, and we didn't compete well. That's what got us here. But what I always advise is just walking. Just cover. I just saw that from this place to the junction at
Starlight.
Yes, around that side. If I work here and I want to exercise and I cannot have the time, I can cover that distance after work. Just put earpiece into
after work.
After work.
Okay.
Just put the earpiece into your ears, listen to a song. That distance will be just something short for you, and that can be a lifestyle. So that can be like 15 minutes walk or 25 minutes walk after work. Unless if you're tired, no, you don't do that. But probably on Fridays or Wednesdays when probably work activities are quite less, you can do that.
Okay.
Well, I wanted to ask Nandi, so how did you basically find the go-to exercise diet for you to lose the weight? Because I know a lot of people like to try different things prior to them finding what works for them. So how was it for you when you started your journey of weight loss?
Okay, thank you. It wasn't easy, and I would say that like I said, I am familiar with what is healthy in terms of carbs and fats, and there are a lot of myths about weight loss and what is good for you, but there isn't enough time within this conversation to go into that. But I also wanted to highlight that I lost 80 kilos without exercising primarily. Most people who are very obese, they are already quite active and are exerting a lot of it. I mean, there are some who haven't got capacity. But if you make exercise the focus of what is going to help you lose weight, that really deters a lot of people from starting. You can lose weight quite efficiently without exercising. Exercising is very good for keeping your heart healthy. It's very good for keeping your muscles strong. It's very good for reducing the impact of osteoarthritis and lots of other diseases. But you can lose weight if the only thing you have scope to do is changing your diet. And I think it's important to encourage people to look at it that way. A lot of our Ghanaian meals are very carb dense. Our portions are amazingly huge. And we think that it's okay to just, like, people have food. I mean, all of our soups, granite soup, a benkwai, light soup is very, very healthy. If you have this amount, a handful of fufu, and you have a big bowl of soup, that is a healthy meal. But we have it the other way. All of our foods are the opposite in terms of proportions. So people are routinely eating banku. 2 bowls of banku is now normal to serve that with a portion of fish. Whereas it should be half of one of a banku with a whole fish. And if you eat some fish, you can have as much as you want. If you make the focus of your food the vegetables, the salads, the proteins, then you don't, if quantity is something you need, you don't need to restrict yourself so much. But if your quantity is only coming mainly from carbs, then you are going to be in a big trouble trying to lose weight.
Okay, but does losing the fat on your body without exercising the muscle, does it have any health implications on you, or not necessarily? Like
you have to exercise. So I exercise. I do yoga. I go to the gym quite regularly. During COVID, I haven't been able to do that regularly, but I do exercise. But like I said, the focus for exercise for me, I know it's about keeping my muscles strong, keeping my joints healthy, and keeping moving. I am not exercising to lose weight because I know exercise is not what's going to make me lose weight.
Okay.
And most people say I can't lose weight because I can't run. I can't lose weight because I don't have time for exercise, and to make that the focus. Whereas the health implications of doing nothing because you can't exercise and not even thinking about your diet is so significant. It is more important for people to look at the things they can change, which is their diet. And there are so many things we can do about changing our diets that would help us lose weight successfully.
Okay, fantastic.
This is very interesting. If I can corroborate that story, I mean, I've been to different gyms several times, and I've met people who started working out together, and their plan, their goal, I know that their goal is to lose weight, and they never really lose weight because they keep coming in every time. So is what Nandi saying true, that you can actually exercise and not necessarily lose weight?
Yeah, because your intake, of food,
Yes.
So is that the reason? Because most people complain that I go to the gym every time, I exercise a lot, and yet I'm not losing weight. Is there a reason for it?
Yeah, so you see...
there is actually a lot of evidence to show that exercise will make you lose weight. This is something I have studied a lot about. But like I said, my apologies, I do have a consult scheduled in 2 minutes.
Okay.
So thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Nandi, for joining us on the AM Club. Hello?
All right.
Yeah, I think we've lost Nandi, but that was Nandi Blake, who is a weight loss enthusiast, and she has successfully went through a weight loss journey. And Sonny, the question that you asked Godwin,
the intake.
Yes.
Yeah, it matches. You see, what happens is this: it's like the body's like a storage system. Okay, what you take in contributes to the weight, but when you spend it through activities like exercising, it helps. But what she's saying here is, you see, you have to cut your intake and do let activities go high. Then at least you'll be losing the weight. Do you get it? You see, it goes hand in hand. As she's saying, there are certain studies that people went only on diet. There are other studies that people also combine the diet and exercising. Do you get everything? And you see, weight loss is to protect you from other conditions. That is why we add the diet to it. Because, the exercise. When you exercise, insulin becomes very sensitive. So your risk of getting diabetes comes down. Cholesterol reduces. The risk of getting hypertension comes down. You see. And also, as you said, exercising helps
okay.
empower the muscles of the
heart. I think the question is a two-way question. Like someone will ask, can I lose weight without necessarily exercising, just by being on a diet? Can I lose weight by just being on a diet? And can I also lose weight by eating my regular food and exercising?
Yeah, so eating regular food and exercising, I'll say no, because probably your intake is what is contributing to the weight.
Exactly, yeah.
So we have to look at the intake here. But what our advice here is I always advise my clients to be physically active, because I know the long-term effect. As you said, you see, she did yoga. Yoga is one of the physical activities that improves fertility in women and also reduces cholesterol problems. And you see, in women, if your cholesterol levels are higher, it affects the hormonal, causes hormonal imbalances. That's what caused her infertility. You see, so it's along in the long chain. It comes back to you being physically active. Yoga is a form of physical activity that also helps lose weight. Yeah.
Okay, so ideally, if not me, but let me just use myself as an example. If I want to start a dieting program, how long, ideally and averagely, how long does it take for one to visibly see the changes physically?
Yeah, so what I advise is, we always look at the physical appearance as a source of motivation. But I always say, when I'm bringing a weight loss for a client, we start with a lifestyle. So when you start with a lifestyle, the weight loss becomes something like it's being maintained. But if you do like a goal, what happens when the person achieves the goals, goes back to the same lifestyle, the old lifestyle, and still gains weight again? You see the whole thing. So we make weight loss a lifestyle. So if probably you eat late at night, we change it into eating early before let's say 6 or something.
That's the thing I need to change, because I can eat fufu around 12 a.m. in the night and go to bed straight away.
And she looks okay.
No, that's because I have a very fast metabolism.
So
I digest food very quickly.
And sometimes slim people also have high cholesterol.
Absolutely. It's not because I'm slim, it means I'm healthy. That's one thing I always say.
Sometimes the physical appearance wouldn't give us the factors, but when you do biochemistry, you know the lipid level, lipid profile of the person. The person have high cholesterol. Yes.
Okay. When it comes to weight loss too, like we said in our introduction, people like to cut corners. Look, we want it now and now. I remember 2 months ago or 3 months ago, I was working out for a project, and I had to lose some amount of weight. And bro, I wish it could just, change in just 1 week. Now, when it comes to losing weight, do you believe taking supplements helps to speed up the process?
Yes, supplements helps, but you see, you get a result, but you can't maintain it.
Oh,
because you can't be taking the supplements for life. That means you're putting your organs at risk. Okay. So you see, supplements come in when probably you have a short term, like you have a project. You need to lose some weight. Probably a boxer needs to lose some weight for like a boxing match somewhere. Yes. For that one, we involve those ones. So that one, we have supplements that will put you on.
Okay.
But after the project, to make sure we come back to a healthy lifestyle. That's the thing. But after the project, if you go to normal lifestyle, trust me, you come back to the same weight again.
Okay, because coming back on supplements, I know that now we have a lot of, for example, detox teas, slimming teas out there being advertised on all social media platforms, and it's really booming. The market's really booming. I mean, women feel like it's not just women, but like I know that's the market target. So they do feel like, okay, it's a quicker way for them to lose weight, so they go for the slimming tea. But I've also spoken to a lady who was consistently taking the, one of the slimming tea, and affected her liver. She felt she eventually got sick, and she had to stop. And that was the cause. So is it healthy, the supplement that we see out there, and when it comes to weight loss and all of that, is it healthy for our body to take it?
You see, with the supplements outside, before we put you on the supplement, we run tests for you. Okay. So you do an LFT, the liver function test, we check your kidneys, we check your heart to make sure all the organs are performing well. There's no problem before we put you on the supplement. That's where the short-term goes. But in Ghana here, we don't do that. There are certain clients that want a short-term goal for weight loss. Sometimes we do keto. Before I do a keto for a client, I make sure we do all the tests.
Yes, absolutely.
For me to, because here's the case, I don't want to put my clients in danger, because if you lose your liver, then you're gone. If you lose your kidney, you're gone. If you lose your heart, then you're gone. So I make sure all these tests are being done. We see that it's okay. Then sometimes I even give you, sometimes what I do is I even refer you to a physiotherapist for some of the exercises. Because, example, a woman that has, as she said, is 140 kilograms. Okay, the person can't go on a treadmill, can't even walk. Sometimes they have joint problems. So I refer you to a physiotherapist that will give you. Sometimes we have something called certain physical activities you can do in bed, but you burn a lot of fat, and those are things that some physiotherapists know about it.
This is not what I was going to ask you, but can this help aged people, people in their 50s who have gained weight and they complain, my knee, my leg? Does it help them?
It helps them.
Awesome. So is there like a particular plan for them? Because obviously they are quite elderly and they can't do things that maybe somebody in their 20s or 30s or 40s can do. So is there like a specific plan for maybe elderly people who want to lose it or have to lose it because of health implications?
Yes. So for that, as I was saying, that's not my field. So I refer you to the physiotherapist to help you with the physical activity. There are certain exercises you can do in bed or sitting down. Just lifting up your arm slowly, realize they're burning some fats. Yeah. So, but those are things that the physiotherapist can do. I don't know. I don't know anything about. But I only take care of the diet. Make sure the person's intake take a lot of fiber. You see, fiber doesn't contribute to weight gain. So I make sure the person takes a lot of fiber. Then the intake goes less, but the person feels full. You see, she was complaining about the Ghanaian diet. See, the Ghanaian system of eating, it's not our fault. We came to meet it. But you see, that is why, you see, she said she went for half size of banco. Now, if I put a client on half size of banco, it will get my results. So what we started for, 1.5, I give you a larger portion of vegetable soup. Then the next month we go to 1. Gradually, we get to the half. But I don't start straight immediately. Yes.
Well, there's a question that just came in on WhatsApp, and this person is called Isaac Oti Apia. He said he's watching from Kumasi, and he wants to ask if it is healthy to work out on an empty stomach, or can you eat something small and train 3 hours after?
Yes. So the question is a nice question. We have something called pre-workout meals. Yes. So some like banana, some like granola. We have some small fruits, oats are pre-workout meals. So you can eat something.
I don't think this gentleman is talking about banana or pre-workout meals.
So he was trying to find out eating something before.
Yes.
So we have something we call pre-workout meal.
But you know, some people have this knowledge that they believe that if I eat something very heavy and I train, like let's say 3 hours later, I'm going to burn whatever I've just eaten.
It doesn't work like that.
It doesn't work like that.
It just goes to
guys, it does not work like that, because my sister believed that it worked like that. She would eat, and then let's say 3-4 hours later, she'd go and try and burn whatever she just ate.
No, you see, I just put your body under stress. You see, the whole thing, you see, that's what I'm saying. Lifestyle, like, weight loss is not something, just something cool. You see, weight loss, the time, you see, results start showing, it depends on your metabolism. As you said, some people's BMR is very high. So, when they start a weight loss, within some few weeks, you see some kilos going down, then it's be fine. But somebody who starts a week, not even 0.1, but the next 2 weeks, it goes to 0.5 straight. You see, so I think all these things vary from persons to persons. So let's not compare ourselves with people.
We're having a discussion with Lee Amate. He's a licensed dietitian and a food consultant, and we're discussing weight loss and dieting. You can participate in this conversation by sending us your messages, voice notes to us on our WhatsApp line. It's on the screen over there, 055 033 1511, 055 033 1511. Let us know what you think. And if you're on social media, watching us on Twitter or on Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, do send us a message on there at MX24GH with the hashtag the AM Club. And today is Thursday, so it's still like Thursday, but we're having a health conversation.
Absolutely.
Now, quickly, let me ask you, describe what a healthy lifestyle is, and tell me where popular products like alcohol, sweets and pie, pastries and all soda and all those things can come in.
Yeah, so you see, before I recommend the sweet and the alcohol, I don't usually recommend alcohol to my clients. You see, alcohol has a long-term liver effect. Yes, you see, sometimes you may not see the effect now, but with time, then you see the effect coming. So what I advise is, for alcohol, there is a tolerant level to take it.
Okay, what's that level?
I think I've forgotten this. It is a certain shot. I've forgotten the amount of shots.
I know someone who needs this very well. So
but
they say alcohol is in everything. Alcohol is in corn. When corn ferments, there's alcohol in there. So the body does need some amount of alcohol.
But we get it from food, so we don't.
So we don't need the extra.
So the ones we take are just.
In France we have this saying: a glass of wine helps the heart. And
that is
we love our red wine.
Yes, but there's an amount of red wine you can take in a day. Yes, I don't have the figures, but there's an amount.
Okay, so now let's talk about portions of food when we eat. I know some people rather just starve than having a portional meal. So they'll still have the breakfast, lunch, dinner, and maybe snack before going to bed. They rather just like maybe eat once in a day and starve throughout the day. How dangerous or significant that is?
Yeah, so starving for weight loss, it's not a healthy lifestyle. You see, with the portions, it varies because the portion is done based on your BMI. So when we calculate your BMI, we translate it to calories, the amount of calories that you need for a day. But some apps can get you that. Then you can work on that. When you work, you get the calories. We divide the calories in 7 sizes. So we translate it to 7 sizes. So somebody who has caloric intake of about 1,800 will need about 1 bowl of banko with 4 platters of okra stew. Yeah, there's a way we translate it. So we make sure the intakes are okay. Then that one will help with this. But starving is not the right thing. So one thing about starving, you get hungry, then you overeat. Sometimes you decide to snack on the sugary foods, something small. We call it something small, but at the time
it's not something small. Okay, so there are a few questions coming in on WhatsApp. So let's just answer. I want you to answer those questions before we wrap up the conversation. So this person said, "My name is Iman. Please, can you drink turmeric, or lemon water to lose weight?"
Yes, it has some relations to weight loss, but just add it to your diet. That's all. It helps with reducing sugar, blood sugar, blood cholesterol, and that thing. So you can just add it to your teas, to your soups, your stews, your rice, like that.
So this person said, "My name is Griffith, watching you guys live from Kumasi. My query is, how many calories do I need to lose weight?"
How many calories?
Yeah, I don't understand that question.
How many calories?
Maybe calories in the food. must want, because Godwin has this thing where he does a lot. It's like when he's eating something, you say, "Oh, Hima, this thing has a lot of calories." Or this thing has a lot of calories.
So you see, that is a way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, make sure that anything you take, look at the measure of it. Example, there's a snack, there's a small biscuit, is about 350 calories, and that matches up to a whole breakfast.
Yeah.
So when you take that biscuit and you take an additional bottle of Coke or something, that means you've gone overboard.
Yeah.
You see, so it's very good for you to know the amount of calories.
So last one before we wrap up the show. I mean, not the show, the conversation. This person said, "My name is Emanuela. Please, I want to ask what type of fruit is good for weight loss, and also is it fine and is it okay for me to work out in the evening after I have eaten?"
Yes, you can work out after, like after your supper.
Because I know some fruits. Do you add calories to your diet?
I know about even mango, banana. I've had.
Yeah. So all the fruits has calories.
Yeah.
So what I always advise is, you see, when we calculate the estimation you're supposed to take, then we portion everything. You get it. So probably per your calculation, you can take about 2 small size of the small size oranges. That's 2 for you. Another person is supposed to take 3, so it varies.
Okay.
But all the fruits are okay. But if you take it, excessive intake also contributes to weight gain.
In wrapping, this is a quick question I want to ask. When our guest on Zoom Nandi was talking about, some of our foods being high in calories and all that. What I want to ask is, because when it comes to dieting, people have complained that being on a diet is very expensive, especially in this part of the world. Because they are telling you to buy kale, buy parsley, buy lettuce, and those things are not cheap compared to just buying a bowl of kenke and fish to eat.
So lose weight with our normal foods.
Exactly. So I want to ask what normal foods, because when she said palm nut soup, you said it was very good. So palm nut soup and
light soup, yeah.
No, palm nut soup has a lot of calories because
it's the light soup, yeah.
But the light soup doesn't contain much calories. It's just vegetables and water. This is the difference. But with the granule soup, there's a lot of fat in there. So the calories that granule soup and palm nut soup will give you are quite higher than light soup. So people that want to lose weight, what we do is we pause on the granule soups and the palm nut soups. We give you light soup with lots of vegetables. Okra stew, you can go for the kotomre, you can go for the other stews, the garden eggs.
Yeah.
Yes, nice. Even with that, we'll make sure the oil that is added to it is measured.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't really have a pool of oil in your stews. You make sure it's well measured, and that contributes to good weight gain.
Oh my. Any more questions? I think we're done. Thank you very much, Nia Mate, for that insightful education on losing weight and dieting. I always feel like this particular topic needs more time to talk about, because there are so many questions I have here, but that's all time will allow us. Thank you very much, Nia Mate. Now, Nia Mate is a licensed dietitian and a food consultant. Also, I would like to thank Nandi. Nandi Bill joined us via Zoom. She is a weight loss enthusiast. You're watching the AM Club, coming to you live from the Silicon Square here in East Legon. When we return from the break, it's Throwback Thursday, and we're going to have an exciting time with one of my favorite actors in Ghana. We have a song we leave them with.
Yeah, so well, in all these, self-love is important. So we want you to enjoy a song by Hayley Steinfeld, and it's called Love Myself.
Opinions are like onions. Everybody has one.
Abortion is a no-no. As a human being, you must take responsibility for all your actions and inactions. Your misjudgment shouldn't be enough grounds to take a life.
No. I disagree with you because look, if you do not legalize it, people will go to quack doctors anyway who might end up not just kill the baby but the mother as well.
Why should I waste my time joining a long queue under the hot sun to vote for a political party, knowing very well that nothing would be achieved at the end of the day?
Something will be achieved. It's your civic responsibility to turn out to vote. Vote and vote for a good leader.
Governments need to cater to every graduate, diversify the economy, invest in other sectors.
But the government cannot do it all. That is why we need the youth to take up the mantle and set up their own businesses. That is how we will create economic viability.
Here on Opposing Views, we take your views, my views, and the views of the experts and put them in the right context for you, our discerning viewers.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call,
say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture.
in a leg book, boa.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a sip. Shake your body.
Hey, Abrantia, Aketesia, Ibi Family, Charlie, MX24. My baby, must say, baby, about them people that do Mama and bad.
Hey guys, this is your girl Bishasha.
This is the best MC, best hype man in Ghana 2020. I beg you success, the highest MC. Keep watching MX24.
It is fun, it is fearless, it is factual.
Meson, ni besibia, meson.
Welcome back, and you are still watching the AM Club right here on MX24. Remember to join the conversation with the hashtag the AM Club. A quick reminder, this is September Rush, and guys, we are starting this week. You'll be able to win amazing prizes from computers to phones and other gadgets courtesy Compute Ghana. Stay posted on all our social media platforms at MX24 for more details. It's now time for Throwback Thursday. I'm so excited, and we are dedicating this segment to the art of our early golden days.
Absolutely, and today we're doing movies and acting, and our guest today on Throwback Thursday is one that you probably heard his voice in a radio ad or a TV ad. You've also seen him on stage doing his thing. You've seen him in movies. I call him the voice of Africa, as Anthony Wood and I called him. Ladies and gentlemen, we're looking at the life of actor Andrew Tando Adote. I always say Adote Tando. And then when I start that quote, Andrew Tando Adote.
Yeah.
Don't come and intimidate me.
I'm just excited to be here.
Thank you. We are excited to have you as well.
Thank you.
It's the voice for me. It's the voice. It's a voice for me.
I thought you said it was my voice for
No,
you.
No. This time, sorry. It is a voice for me.
No. You have the
I love
beard.
yours too, Godwin.
You have beard. Keep that one.
Exactly.
All right, before we get into the conversation, let's check out some of your works back then.
Oh,
yes,
cool.
You're throwing back. Let's check out some of your works.
Please look by this TV. How am I supposed to watch this? This is Imagination TV. The Nigerians are keeping the peace. And that's Imagination TV. They are always buying things, so they are easy to be selling to.
Listen to me.
It to her or anyone else. My parents sent me off to school in the city, and I just cut off.
I've came in pieces, but not with a good news.
Oh.
Yeah, as you have known, the life of a football is full of risky. Yeah. But the injury was very serious. In fact, it was a very fatal.
Oh.
Yeah.
We are gathered here to celebrate the life of our dear departed friend, Mr. B.I.R.D. Bed. Mr. Bed was a good man, very devoted to his family, and God-fearing.
Oh my goodness. That last one was it for me.
I know, right? It's full of risky.
Full of risky.
Too much.
The injury was fatal. Fatality.
There was a whole bunch more, but
Andy, you're amazing. I mean,
Thank you.
I've worked with you several times here. I mean, we are still working on a project.
Yes, we are.
And I remember when we did Freetown 2015.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, how time flies.
Let's start with.
Hey, Godwin, you've been doing this thing for a long time. Well, 2015.
Please tell us something for me.
Oh wow, I'm impressed.
Well, let's throw back. Let's go back to how this started for you.
How this started for me. I can trace it. The first time I got what they call the acting bug was around the time the Lion King came out, the first one.
Yeah.
And I watched the movie so many times, and I was so, but I didn't say then that I wanted to be an actor.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this is really cool. I watched the movie so often that I could recite the film, and even now I think I can recite a few scenes.
Simba.
No, I could do that.
You could do that part?
Yeah.
Should we do it?
Yes, we do it.
Oh my goodness, yeah, right.
Okay, this is when I think this is when Simba he had run away.
Yes,
and was in the forest.
Yes, exactly. And
the father appeared to him.
Guys,
that was one of my favorite scenes.
You're not ready, guys. You're not ready. Listen.
Oh no. So it started with he appears in the clouds and he goes, Simba, you have forgotten me.
Yes.
He said, no, I haven't. You have forgotten who you are and forgotten me. Look inside yourself, Simba. You are more than what you have become. You must take your place in the circle of life. But how can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
My goodness.
Remember who you are. You are my son and the one true king. Remember.
Oh my God, that was amazing. Hold on, let me put this down. That was amazing. Because Lion King is one of my favorite Disney movies ever. So like, I love it.
It's mine too.
That was amazing.
I said, this was so many years ago. I could recite the whole film. I watched it so many times. This is one of the few scenes I remember from back then.
And then you decided that, look,
even then I didn't like looking back. That was when I caught it, but I wasn't aware that was what it was. The movie I watched that I was like, I want to do this was a movie called Amistad, starring Anthony Hopkins and Jaman Hansu. It was about slaves that were taken from their homeland by you know, they weren't sold. You know, the white guys came and then they just captured them and stole them away. So it was one of these slaves who really wanted to go back. And there was this guy, Anthony Hopkins, who was one of the advocates for their freedom, you know, so they could go back. And Anthony Hopkins delivered a monologue at the end. Unfortunately, that movie, I didn't watch it that many times, but he delivered a monologue towards the end of the movie that gave me goose pimples. I was like, no, this thing, they have to
You can do it.
Yeah. So it was actually that Anthony Hopkins delivery that made me think, I can do this.
And talking about this, I just go back to 2014 when Freetown came, we heard about some Americans coming to shoot a Sierra Leonean movie, a Liberian movie in Ghana. I remember the auditions at TV3, if you remember very well. How has the journey been for you since then?
I don't know which came first. Was it Freetown or Beast of No Nation?
Freetown came before Beast of No Nation.
Freetown came first. I don't remember a lot that happened with Freetown. I remember going on set. I don't remember the audition, funny enough.
Remember? Wow.
I remember everything that happened in Beast of No Nation because it was quite significant. But with Freetown, you know, it was cool. You know, I went to ask, you know, if anybody knew any Liberian people. I had a few lines, but I wanted to get it right, so I got some people. They recorded the lines and sent it to me, and I just mimicked how the accent went. So that was basically it. But Beast of No Nation was very significant because I said no twice to the project because we were in the middle of rehearsals. And for, I've forgotten what play it was, but we were in the middle of rehearsals and it was starting to look like, Charlie, the thing, you know, go be. So I said no, and then all of a sudden, they started going back as people started calling me and all that. And I'm like, oh, the thing is, it didn't look like a huge part to me. My audition was just me looking at somebody passing. That was it. So I thought, oh, this one, you know,
I can just,
someone else can.
I can do it.
Then finally they sent word that the director himself said they should get me on board at all costs. I was like, okay, then let's try and see. So from rehearsals, there was a bus waiting for me. I jump onto the bus and then we go to the mountains and shoot. And we come back and then, you know, that happened a couple of times.
Wow.
Wonderful. I think what I would want to know, what you've been on stage countless times. You're a very known, you're a very known face on stage. You know what we would call our own type of Broadway. You're a very known face for it, and you're also a screen actor as well. So for me, I want to ask, which do you prefer more? I think I already know the answer, but which one are you? Which one would you say you are at home when you're doing? I say stage is my first love, though. I think that's what my strength is.
I feel more at home on stage also. Screen is a bit. It's a different animal for me. You know, when you on stage, you rehearse so many times that on the day of performance, you have a fair idea of the character. You have there has been some gestation period for the character. So when you are delivering, you know what you're doing. But screen is like, here's the script. We are doing this tomorrow. Here's the script. We're doing it tomorrow. And it's been hard to get used to that process because we don't. The rehearsal is we get to the set. Okay, let's run through. We run through once. Okay, let's shoot. So it's like.
But should it really be that way? Or it's done just like here?
No, I think it's born out of necessity for the system we're in. The filmmakers here can't afford to, you know, spend too much time on certain things. So I kind of understand, but I do wish, you know, there was a proper rehearsal where we go through the motions, you know, days, maybe 1, 3, 4 times before the actual day, so we can really settle into the character and really do what I know I can do with the character. But I understand that, Charlie, that's the system. So
from your early days on with Riverman Production, which I know you're with, you know, that's where you are. From your early days till now, which one would you say so far is your favorite stage play?
Oh, I can't say because we've probably done 44, 45
wow.
plays, and I've probably appeared in all but 4 of them. So it's been a whole this thing. But the one that stands out to me was a play we did titled Nicholas. That was based on the life of the Archbishop Duncan Williams. And I didn't think
is that what we saw earlier with the
that was Terms of Divorce. Nicholas was epic, and I was supposed to play the Archbishop. Uncle Ebo said I should play the Archbishop, and it never occurred to me that I could do that because I don't look anything
like him.
You know, I'm taller than he is, different skin tone, different everything. You know, but he said you're doing it. So I trusted the director and did it, and the results surprised even me because it was I could speak. You know how I did with the James Earl Jones thing. So I studied the voice,
right,
Bishop, of the Archbishop, and then there will be times where I'll deliver something and the audience go, "Wow." I was like, okay, maybe Uncle was onto something after all.
Exactly, he saw the vision.
The Bible says.
Fantastic. Okay,
I mean that we're going to jump straight into the games. We have a game.
Oh, there's some games. Yes.
We're going to play some games. But I haven't said that you're... Okay, let's do it in the games. Because you just did something right now. Yes, let's do it in the games. The voiceover thing. I wanted you to talk a little bit about your voiceover job and your love for painting. So I don't know, briefly. Yeah. You do that too, which I'm not aware of.
Oh, I actually...
I mean, I know the voiceover, but not the painting.
Yeah, visual arts was my first discovered gift.
Right.
You know, I could draw, and I was always making things with my hands as a kid, and, you know, creating stuff and all. So I could do that even through school. I was the kid that was, if you want anyone to draw something for you, they would come to me and things like that. So I grew up with that. And then the voiceovers came around the same, not passion, but the realization that I could do it came along with acting. So I pursued both at the same time. So around the same time, I found Uncle Ebo. I also found Jessica of City FM. She was the first person who gave me my very first voiceover job. Because I called her and said, they say I have a nice voice. I want to do voiceover. And she said, actually, I have a job that somebody is not available to do. Come and do it.
Okay.
So it was like, and then one thing just led to another. And then over time, I built a good client list of for storyboards because I could draw and voiceovers and stuff.
Amazing.
So it's been freelancing ever since.
A man of many talent. But now let's play a game of acting, shall we?
Yes. Today I'm here to test your acting.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'm not an actress, but I'll try.
Neither am I. Feel free.
I'll
feel
try.
free.
I'm not an actress either.
Yeah. We the producers and I prepared a little list of things.
Wow. You guys went in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who do we start with? Godwin, start because you're the you're the actor here.
No,
so.
let's start with you. Actually,
yes, ladies.
Your thing is first on the list.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, so this is like an improvisation thing. It gives you a scenario, and then you just act it out as it comes to you.
Okay,
don't relax. You know, the aim is to have fun. Yeah, just enjoy yourself. Okay. Every mistake is a style. Okay, so let's go. Tell your boyfriend he has bad body odor without hurting his feelings, but you do it in a song.
In a song?
Yes.
Wow. Who put this thing together?
I know, right?
Your producer did.
Okay, so let's go.
I can give you a beat.
Okay, give me a beat.
What beat do you want?
Who's the boy?
Okay.
What do you say?
Dear Akwesi, I think you're fine. I really, really love you, but there's something I need to tell you, and it's that you do not smell very good. You do not smell very good. I love you the way you are.
You do not smell very good.
You do not smell very good, but I love you just the way you are.
Thank you.
My goodness, I feel like every competition on this show, Edma is going to beat me.
I don't know.
I already feel it.
You know if you what? Okay, I have something special for you.
I can't sing, by the way.
You can sing.
I'm not good with singing.
Yes, you can either sing or rap. All right.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, song or rap. Your serious secret crush, who just told you she sees you as just a brother, is asking you to link her up with one of your friends. Give your response in a song or rap.
Oh my goodness, this is going to be embarrassing. Improvisation.
Feel free.
Hey, so why did you do this to me? So, me passion me bo. Okay. Me girl na me peno no. Epe madam for.
Or say you haven't expressed your feelings
to her. So she sees me as a brother.
She has told you she sees you as a brother.
My goodness.
So the thing car for your mouth inside. But as her brother, she's asking you to link up with her friend. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Mr. Mama be very good at that.
You can give you a slow beat, you know.
My own is like cool, eh?
It's like cool. Oh, so we have to slow it down.
So what am I supposed to tell her? What am I supposed to tell her?
Your response.
But that's your response.
Godwin,
you're an actor. Come on.
Stop that. Listen. Hey. Okay, babe. I want to tell you something real quick. Oh, okay. So I'm rapping now. Okay, babe. I want to tell you something very quick. Yeah, man. I know we're friends. I know you like me. You don't like me. You don't like me. She doesn't like you at all. Charlie. Where dear Massa?
Who won?
Oh, Charlie. She thought she wouldn't do it, but she has beaten you.
Thank you.
Round 2.
So again, acting.
Round 2. This one, there won't be any
Thank you.
rapping or singing.
Okay.
It will be the same question to both of you.
Okay.
For you, 5 men, each claiming to be your boyfriend, were caught fighting each other at the mall. Give a press statement to explain the situation.
Okay. Dear ladies and gentlemen, I am here to tell you the incident that happened at Accra Mall with 5 gentlemen that I do not know anything about. Yesterday, around 4 p.m. at Accra Mall, 5 gentlemen said that they were involved with me. Unfortunately, I do not know any of them. I am a married woman with 4 children, and I do not tolerate any blasphemous nonsense.
That's all.
That anybody wants to destroy my name and reputation. Thank you. I am married.
Yes.
Why do I have this thing with on Twitter?
She has the way she did it was too good. I have to change yours for you. No, we can't do that.
This is the last round, I beg you.
Yes, this is the last round. So, you are a weed smoker on evangelism for church. Convince us to come to your church.
But do you know I'm a weed smoker?
You are a weed smoker.
Yes.
Are you guys aware of it?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are aware that you are a weed smoker. And you have just smoked before coming to evangelism.
Oh, senior. Okay.
Debbie, you have just
you're
smoked.
high.
You're high. We want you high.
Yo, guys, listen. Listen, no jokes, man. You guys, seriously, Jesus is coming. I'm not joking.
Please continue.
Yo, man, listen, I ain't playing. I don't know why y'all laughing, man. Look,
did you see him coming?
Listen, it's no jokes, man. Look, we've been talking about this for years.
So when you are high, you speak slangs. Yeah, man.
Anyways, oh boy. So
okay, second round.
No, apparently we don't have time.
But who won the second round?
Who won this one?
This one, she won.
2-0. 2-0. Coming from the non-actress here. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So now
Edma is beating me into a game of acting. Yeah. Wonderful.
Can you imagine? So now let's move straight to the voiceover
challenge. Let's now.
Very good.
So
voiceover challenge. I prepared something for you.
Okay.
You are not doing it. I'm doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
But if the cameraman could be so kind as to focus on Godwin's face. Now I'm going to use my voice to do something like a personality profile. So I want you to feel the words I'm giving you. When I say he's a man with swag, feel the swag and look into the camera.
And demonstrate like just playing along.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let me put on my voiceover voice.
Yes.
I want you to feel the swag, okay? Your name is Godwin what? Namboh. Are you ready? Is the camera ready? All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Godwin Namboh. Smart, intelligent, brave. He likes his women like he likes his fried rice. Assorted and spicy. Stay in character. Stay in character. Stay in character. Godwin, you are embarrassing me on national TV. Wow. Stay in character. I'm finished.
So wait, Godwin Namboh and a character. Okay.
He likes his women like he likes his fried rice. Assorted and spicy. He makes sure he's on top of everything he does. As a matter of fact, the only place he does not like to be on top is the bedroom. And even then...
Ladies and gentlemen, on this
is so much fun.
Bravo, fantastic.
Andy, thank you so much.
Amazing. That was amazing.
Pastor will call me, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Andy, man.
I'm glad I created trouble for you.
Yes, I'm actually so happy too. But let me just say this, Andrew, you're officially a member of the AM Club.
Oh, really?
Yes, you're a member. You're a member.
What does that entitle me to?
For you to come here anytime that you want to.
Oh, really?
Anytime.
Look, it's a whole. If I may, Devil's Wife, our latest play from Riverman is showing this weekend.
Yes.
Please make it a point to be there 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. Only 80 Ghana cedis. The main price is a discount crowd.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
Please do show up.
This weekend we are there live. National Theatre, right?
Yes, National Theatre.
Fantastic. We are there live.
Let me go away with my slangs. Guys, we just had Andrew Tando Adote, actor, painter, and voiceover artist on Throwback Thursday. We are almost wrapping up, but next we have what? The plug.
The plug, yes.
And God, from one actor to another actor. I'm just so excited about this one. Princess Fathia Nkrumah is our guest on the plug. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey Jack, information will react you, and the way information they. That be why you for join me on MX24. See, wherever the topics they, the stories they on social media, we are going to comb through the annals of the internet. We will disintegrate all the topical issues on social media. You see, when it comes to social media, you know you know how we do it, right? So yes, join the conversation because you know what, it is about to go down.
Do you know the top 10 music trends? Have you seen the new music videos everyone is talking about? Do you know how your favorite artist makes their music? I'm moving, but they be bluffing and puffing and they be screaming and yapping, some even feeling and bragging. First thing is, I'm patient. That talented upcoming artist in your area needs the spotlight. Let them be our unsung star. Do you have any questions about music? I'm Jason Alay, and I'm a music plug on MX Chart right here on MX24.
Go on, my people. Welcome to Escape. A boy's body count and a girl's body count matter differently.
Wow, ladies. Probably an experience, something that happened.
Is it a deal breaker in a relationship?
No.
The Escape, and this show focuses on topics that are hot on the lips of our young people and presents it in an open, honest conversation.
Oh, look at him, he's crying, he's such a girl.
In other words, there are no liars on our show.
The man is the head of the home. The man is, quote unquote, the breadwinner.
We come here with the truth.
We talk of something being toxic. It's something which is harmful or unpleasant.
Stay glued to the television for the hottest show on TV.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call,
say cheese, take a picture. Shaka pose, make a see, take a picture. And the leg book, boah. Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I have a sip. Shake your body.
Opinions are like onions. Everybody has one.
Abortion is a no-no. As a human being, you must take responsibility for all your actions and inactions. Your misjudgment shouldn't be enough grounds to take a life.
No. I disagree with you because look, if you do not legalize it, people will go to quack doctors anyway who might end up not just kill the baby but the mother as well.
Why should I waste my time joining a long queue under the hot sun to vote for a political party, knowing very well that nothing would be achieved at the end of the day?
Something will be achieved. It's your civic responsibility to turn out to vote. Vote and vote for a good leader.
Governments need to cater to every graduate, diversify the economy, invest in other sectors.
But the government cannot do it all. That is why we need the youth to take up the mantle and set up their own businesses. That is how we will create economic viability.
Here on Opposing Views, we take your views, my views, and the views of the experts and put them in the right context for you, our discerning viewers.
Hello guys and welcome to Home Fit. Home Fit is a fitness show designed to take care of all your fitness needs. I'm your trainer Brad and I will be taking you through a series of workouts. After a great workout, let's talk nutrition.
Abrantia, Aketesia, Ibi Family, Chale, MX24. My baby, must say, baby, about them people that do Mama and bad.
Hey guys, this is your girl Bishasha.
This is the best MC, best hype man in Ghana 2020. I beg you success, the highest MC. Keep watching MX24.
It is fun, it is fearless, it is factual.
Meson, ni besibia, meson.
Welcome back to the AM Club. Coming to you live from the Silicon Square here in East Legon. I'm having so much fun with my guest and my co-host here in the studio. You can be a part of it. We told you. Just send us a message on our social media handles at MX24GH with the hashtag the AM Club and Throwback Thursday. It's now time for the plug, and I am excited about this particular one. Oh my goodness, she inspires me so much. You know, her family has a big family name. Yeah, she doesn't like me saying it, but she has a big family name. You probably don't know a lot about her, but she's fast rising as an actress. And I'm here, I'm excited to announce that we have none other than Princess Fathia Nkrumah in the studio with us. Ma'am, you are...
You look glowy. You guys you're colorful and glowy. I mean, you look amazing.
I'll take it.
Take it all. Take
all the compliments. Can I just come here every day just for
please,
compliments?
you're officially a member, babe. So come
I'll take it
anytime you want. Okay.
Oh man, thank you for having me.
Princess is just, you know.
We're on a cruise.
Oh my goodness, Princess, what have you been up to?
Oh wow, too much.
First of all, yes, tell me, because I know about the European Film Festival. Let's begin with that.
Yeah, let's.
Yo.
So some people might not know, Godwin and I are on this lovely comedy film directed by Gina Du, also written by Gina Du, called Little Problems.
Okay.
And it's going to be showing, it's actually closing the European Film Festival on the 18th.
That is the closing film.
The closing film.
Okay, guys, okay.
It's like, it's the end, it's what everyone's coming for, at least in my opinion. It's funny, it's heartwarming, I think people are going to enjoy it.
Absolutely.
Well, congratulations to the both of you, first of all. Let me just put that out there. Seriously.
But I was going through your stuff and I saw some of the stuff you've done with this Hollywood. Lisa Ray McCoy?
Lisa Ray McCoy,
yes. You know, oh goodness, we loved her growing up. I think she had a series back then. For those who don't know Lisa Ray McCoy, you've been on very big project. I'm not saying your acting career is quite, so I'm like, yo. So can you just briefly how this all started for you? Because your family name is Nkrumah. We know you for politics.
Yes.
Your mom, your uncle. So tell us, how did you get into acting?
How did my love for acting begin? I suppose growing up as a young child, every time I would watch a movie, it would touch me in one way or another. It would shape my personality. And I grew up thinking, I want to do that for other people. I want to be able to touch people's lives, make them cry, make them laugh, make them feel something, make them connect with a different culture, make them connect with someone else's circumstances that prior to watching that performance they might not have understood.
Absolutely.
We go through life with our own set of circumstances and they keep us closed off from the rest of the world. Definitely. And every time we watch a new performance or we watch a new movie, we are more in tune with other people's experiences. So I wanted to be able to do that and be a part of that.
And did you ever thought that because of your family name, maybe do you feel a certain amount of pressure on you to, live up to expectation, quote unquote, if there's any expectation?
Not at all. I wouldn't say pressure at all. I think that if anything, my family name encourages me to go for the things I'm passionate about.
Absolutely.
Just because I'm an actor does not mean I'm uninterested in politics. I've always been interested in politics from an early age. I just got my LLB.
There you go.
Law is something. Law is something that I'm very passionate about. I think that, if anything, my family name has given me the opportunity to understand that you can lend yourself in service to your community regardless of what it is you're doing.
Let me put it out there. We didn't even mention it. That's the granddaughter of Ghana's first president, by the way. Let's put it out there.
First prime minister and first president.
There you go. There you go.
This is true.
And well, out of everything you've done, which one would you say is your favorite?
I mean, I suppose for many actors, you can't say, oh, this is my favorite project. That's like your children, right? But recently, I made a film called The Kids Are Not All Right with Uche Agu.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
I saw it on your Instagram.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
It was such a beautiful experience. We made the film in a week.
Wow.
Which I didn't even think was possible.
Wow.
I was talking to Uche after I had just had a small part on a short film that he directed here in Ghana called Dynamite. And we were thinking about how he couldn't possibly leave the country without doing more work. So Uche said, well, I'm going to write something. And I said, oh, you're not going to write anything. Next thing I know, he had a script. He and I talked through the script. I gave him some input. Next thing you know, we have one. We had a cast in a couple of days.
Wow.
We did a table read, and I mean, it's a testament to the sheer amount of talent we had in the room that we were able to do it. It was nerve-wracking, it was stressful, but it was also the most beautiful experience I've ever had.
Fantastic.
And I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Yes, we can't wait as well. So now, in terms of your acting career, what should we expect from you in the years to come?
Ooh, well, I'm currently at the Identity School of Acting, which it's pretty, acclaimed. I mean, John Boyega went there, Letitia Wright went there. And
so this is something you really want to do. I mean, you're investing in it. You're investing in your career, and that's absolutely amazing.
I think if you're passionate about anything,
absolutely,
even if you don't have the resources, you should try to invest in it as much as you can. Whether it be watching videos of people who have done the work,
or even YouTube,
or even putting yourself in situations where you can learn firsthand from people. I've heard many actors say that even when they're not cast on projects, even being behind the scenes and watching people do the work has helped shape their own career, So I think that with Identity being a platform for me to not only learn, but showcase my skills, it's allowed me to understand the industry even more. And it's given me the room to even work with people like Uche, for instance, because if I feel as though if I hadn't gone to Identity, I wouldn't have known how to approach the self-tape that he asked me to make when I was auditioning for Dynamite. And certain conversations we might have had, I would have gone over my head You know, I wouldn't have understood if somebody said something to me specifically about Uta Hagen and her approach to acting.
Awesome.
You know, so it makes all the difference. And I think that because of that, going forward, I think I see a pretty bright future for myself, not to jinx it.
Let me, fun fact, I don't know if you remember, but the film that is closing the European Film Festival, the one with which we both featured in, she got me on it, by the way. I don't know if you remember. I was there when I got a message from like, Godwin, hey, this guy is coming up with something. Could you send us your, you know, so, and Princess is an amazing actress.
Absolutely.
You can see her in the back, over there. I see you, Buki, and...
Kabuki is such an incredible actor.
Gina.
So wonderful.
So, in terms of your acting career, would you want to venture into anything else apart from that?
I suppose that I do like writing. I think it would be great concerning like film, for instance. I would love to act. I dipped my toe in the waters of producing when it came to The Kids Are Not All Right. Not fully, but somewhat. So that could be nice to do moving forward. I also do want to venture into music. But music is
explore your talent.
Sing.
Music
I didn't mention she can sing.
Okay.
Can you do something? In fact, you have to do something for the AM Club.
I don't have
Please,
to.
Just with the AM Club.
They don't know about this. They don't know about this.
The morning show, the AM Club.
The morning show, the AM Club.
Oh my goodness!
I know where that came from. I'm sorry.
Princess, I told you.
I'm hyped. Okay, I need you to
I didn't warm up. I just, oh God.
No, don't worry.
It is very early in the morning.
That was beautiful. But thank you so much, Princess, for joining us on the AM Club.
Thank you for having me.
I wish you absolutely the best in every single thing that you do. Thank you so much. So there you go, guys. There you go. This was Throwback Thursday on a Thursday on the AM Club right here on MX24.
Absolutely, and we have to go. I don't want to go, really.
Me too. Me too.
Enjoy having conversations with you, Princess. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And for you guys out there, thank you so much, wherever you tuned in from, on your television stations, on your phones, joining us on social media, on our Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram pages. We want to say a big thank you on behalf of the team here at MX24. Before we say bye-byes, it's cameraman Stephen's birthday. Stephen, happy birthday to you, as well as Manasseh, who is with the finance team here at MX24. Guys, happy birthday. Just as we had a Kinky some few days ago. Please do the needful.
Absolutely, buffet on you. Okay, so my name is Edma Himalawe. You can find me on all my social media platforms at Edma Lawer, EDMALAWER.
And my name is Godwin Namboh on all social media platforms at Godwin Namboh.
Did you thank our guests today?
We haven't thanked them? Well, first of all, Princess, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very well done.
Thank you. And Andrew, Tando Adote, thank you.
Absolutely. We had Nanda Blay and we also had me joining us. Yes. So thank you very much for watching the AM Club. See you tomorrow. Have a great day.
It's Friday.